Sifuna'S camp ignites Kitengela with massive Linda Mwananchi rally as supporters defy police disruption. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, consider subscribing. Kindly like, comment and share our videos. Kitengela town in Kajiado County was brought to a standstill on Sunday, February 15 after Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna and a group of Orange Democratic Movement ODM leaders staged a high-energy political rally under the banner of the Linda Mwananchi tour. The event attracted thousands of supporters who poured into the town in large numbers, offering Sifuna and his allies a heroic reception despite reported police intimidation and disruption. The rally, which had been widely publicized for days, was spearheaded by leaders considering to be rebels within the ODM party. The faction has been vocal in the criticism of the current ODM leadership, led by the party chairman Oburu Odinga, has also intensified attacks against President William Ruto's administration. The gathering in Kitengela was not just another political rally, it was a statement of resistance, defiance, and unity among leaders who say they are fighting for the common Mwananchi. Eyewitnesses described the atmosphere in Kitengela as electric as crowds gathered early to await the arrival of Sifuna'S camp. The Nairobi senator was accompanied by several influential politicians, including Siaya Governor James Orengo, Embakasi East MP Babu Owino, Saboti MP Caleb Amisi, and Vihiga Senator Godfrey Ososi. The leaders arrived to a warm and enthusiastic welcome, and supporters chanting slogans praising Sifuna and expressing solidarity with him amid the growing tensions within ODM. The crowd at some point broke into loud chants of Sifuna Usilale quote-unquote, a phrase interpreted as a call for ODM Secretary General not to back down in the face of pressure from the party establishment. Other supporters were heard shouting the non-common political slogan, "One term," a phrase used by critics of President Ruto to suggest he will serve only one office. Videos circulating online showed masses of people moving through Kitengela streets while waving, cheering, and following the political convoy as it made its way towards the rally venue. However, the rally did not proceed smoothly. According to Sifuna, the gathering faced significant interference from security agencies. In a strongly worded statement shared after the event, the Nairobi senator accused police officers and state agents of using intimidation tactics, destroying rally equipment, and eventually dispersing peaceful supporters using tear gas. Sifuna claimed that the disruption began early in the morning, long before the leaders arrived. He alleged that the stage and sound equipment meant for the rally were destroyed by individuals he describes as the state goons. Thank you, Kitengela. In spite of the harassment, intimidation and violence from this morning you showed up. They first destroyed our dias and sound equipment in the morning. The state goons have now tear gas, a peaceful assembly and brought it to abrupt end. We shall not. The senator's remarks painted the rally as not only a political mobilization, but also an example of what he and his allies have repeatedly described as shrinking democratic space in Kenya. Before heading to Kitengela rally, Sifuna had attended a church service at ACK at Peter's Okeju in Kisaju, Kajiado County. While addressing to congregants, he expressed gratitude to Kenyans who have continued to rally behind him during that he termed as political difficult period. The focal ODM leader referred as a phrase has been trending among his supporters, "Nyinyi ndio Sifuna," meaning you are Sifuna. According to him, the slogan reflects a growing belief that his political struggle is not just personal, but a symbolic of broader fight for justice and accountability. And I quote, "I want to thank Kenyans for saying Nyinyi ndio Sifuna. You give me comfort that even if they finish me today, there will be 15 million Sifunas to protect Kenya," Sifuna declared. His statement drew cheers from supporters and further fueled the perception that he is positioning himself as a fearless defender of public interest, especially at a time when the opposition is facing internal divisions. Siaya Governor James Orengo, one of the most outspoken leaders in Sifuna'S camp, also used the Kitengela rally to issue a sharp warning to President Ruto and those allegedly working with him within ODM. Orengo told the crowd that the Kenya Kwanza administration could not last beyond a single term, insisting that the current government had failed to deliver on its promises to ordinary citizens. The seasoned politicians further directed his criticism towards ODM chairman Oburu Odinga, alleging that he and other ODM leaders who have been seen engaging with Ruto should refund any money received from the president, and I quote, "People who are in Mombasa should return Ruto's money. Mambo iko hapa Kitengela," Orengo declared. His remarks added weight to the growing narrative that ODM is at risk of splitting its rival camps ahead of the 2027 general election, particularly over suspicion that some party leaders be leaning towards the coalition with the ruling United Democratic Alliance (UDM). Earlier in the week, Sifuna had warned that his rally in Kitengela would be sabotaged to prevent it from succeeding. Sifuna claimed that the opposition in the camp faces driven by refusal to support what he describes as supported ODM-UDA alliance ahead of the 2027 elections. Despite the threats, Sifuna maintained that the team could not be intimidated and that they remained firm in their mission to speak against oppression, corruption, and human rights violations. He insisted that the rally was part of the broader effort to push back against alleged extrajudicial killings and what he termed as poor governance under President Ruto's administration. The Kitengela rally came just days after Sifuna was reportedly removed from his role as ODM Secretary General of allegations of misconduct. The move has been interpreted by many political observers as a sign of deepening cracks within the party, with Sifuna supporters arguing he was being punished for speaking out against internal betrayal and political compromise. This faction has since intensified its mobilization across different parts of the country, positioning the Linda Mwananchi tour as a movement meant to reconnect opposition politics in the grassroots. Supporters in Kitengela appear to impress the message strongly, with many choosing to attend the rally, even as police presence reportedly increased and tensions rose. The events in Kitengela have further highlighted the political turmoil inside ODM, a party that has traditionally been viewed as one of the Kenya's strongest opposition forces. With the 2027 elections approaching, analysts suggest the ODM faces a major test: either maintain unity under Raila Odinga's leadership, structure or risk internal fractures that could weaken its national influence. For Sifuna and his allies, the Kitengela turnout is being treated as a proof that their movement has strong backing among ordinary Kenyans. For their critics, however, the rally represents a repair that could stabilize the party. What remains clear is that Edwin Sifuna'S political influence is rapidly growing, and the response is received in Kitengela suggests that is emerging as a key figure in Kenya's opposition politics. Despite the disruption, the senator insisted that his camp could continue with this mission and could not allow intimidation to silence their voice. As the dust settles after the chaotic Kitengela rally, one message from the crowd that they believe he represents. Until another video, kindly don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share our videos. Until another video, bye for now.